Hey everybody, welcome to this review of the DJI Osmo Mobile 6. So I'm capturing this review with two cameras. I'm recording the screen of the DJI and I'm recording also from an external camera, a Canon 80D. So right now, as you can see, the video is tracking me. The Osmo Mobile 6 gimbal is tracking me, and I'm gonna focus more on the tracking abilities in this video. There's tons of other videos online about all the features of this gimbal. So if you're a creator that's looking into a gimbal that has tracking, this one is one of your choices. So I found it did better with the face tracking and the object tracking. However, it is possible. It's very limited, and this would be an interesting gimbal if you want to do face tracking and use that feature for your videos. As you can see, it's tracking me pretty well, and it has a limit to its course. That is, it doesn't rotate around 360 degrees. Once you get into the end of the course, you kind of have to be conscious of that when you're filming. So right now I went to one edge on my left side, and I'm going to the right extremity that's on my side, and right there it went to the edge of how far it could go, and I have to stay within that radius. So for that feature, this is a pretty good camera. I found the face recognition feature pretty good. And so let's test out where I'm going outside of the frame and see if it latches back on again. So I'm going to step out here. I'm going to step back in. See, it latched back onto me. It's following me again. So let's do that again. Let's do it on the other side. We're going to swing around here, and we're going to try it on this side. I'm going to step out the frame that way. I'm going to come back in and see if it latches back on. I'm clearly out of the frame now, jumping back in. So it found me again. Let me try that on the left side again. Let me try that. Okay, step out the frame. That, I'm going to step back in, and looks like it found me again. So this is a great feature for tracking for the self-vlogger, somebody who wants to move around and have a gimbal that tracks them. There you go. And to stop the video, all you have to do is raise your hand up and it'll stop right away. So now I'm going to focus on how good the DJI is at object tracking. So let me draw a white rectangle around this bottle, and I'm going to see how well it tracks it. So I'm outside, the light's pretty good. It's the end of the day, it's the glory hour as they call it, really nice warm light. The light source is behind the camera, which is ideal. And I think this is how you get the best results with tracking. I have tried it indoors. It doesn't do such a good job. So I think it highly depends on light. So that is the object tracking for the DJI Osmo 6. It's doing a pretty good job. I can even put my hand in front. Still stays locked on. Let's go this way. It's doing a pretty good job. That. Now, of course, remember that you only have a certain degree that you can go to. The motor on the vertical axis doesn't go all the way around. So let me just try something. I'll try to take this off frame and see if it'll latch back onto it. Yeah, see there, it caught it again. I'm gonna do it again. I have this roll, this paper towel roll. So now it's tracking that. Let's see how well it does with this. It seems to do a really good job outside. I was trying this inside with a bunch of different objects, and it really wasn't performing very well. Sometimes it loses it. I find it's kind of hit and miss with the object tracking. I find the face tracking is really good. See, it just lost it for no apparent reason there. I retraced that rectangle. It's you just drag from one corner to the other and you get that tracking rectangle. You just put your finger on the screen, drag over the object you want to track, and it tracks. So I've had kind of mixed results with the object tracking, I have to admit. See right there, it lost the tracking. I think it's having a hard time here. We'll try to go off screen again. Now we're on screen again. Will it latch on again? No, it doesn't. So I'm going to try a third object here, which is this shovel. So get that. It's doing a pretty good job. I think, I could be mistaken, but if you have something that's really big, really contrasting, for some reason, it doesn't want to go that, oh, there it goes. See, right now I think it's getting confused with the black barbecue in the background and the dark shovel, which is almost the same color, or it thinks it's the same color. Yeah, it looks so similar. So it has a bit of a hard time if the colors are not contrasting. It's doing a pretty good job. Let's see if I flip it around like this. Yeah, it worked. Yeah, it's having a bit of a hard time with this shovel here. It's not the best. You see a bit of the performance in terms of the tracking ability with faces and objects. In my experience, it does better with face tracking. That's the tracking review of the DJI Osmo 6.